Welcome back to Valley Life. I'm J.R. Jackson. We have a very special edition of Valley Life today. Special because you want to pay close attention because this edition could give you the information that saves your life, a life of a friend, a neighbor, a loved one. Obesity. It's a terrible issue in our community. And here to help us out with some tips, we're at Fresno's Kaiser Permanente. Judy Meadows is with us, a registered dietitian. Judy, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome. I'm glad to be here.
This is very interesting, and hopefully the folks will pay attention today because we see it walking through the streets, whether it's Fresno, Visalia, obesity. You have some staggering numbers about child obesity.
43% of children in Fresno are overweight or obese, and that has a lifetime health risk carrying with it.
So let's break this down. 43%, almost 1 in 2, almost half of the children in our area are obese. Now, define obesity.
A BMI of 25 or 25 to 29 is overweight, and a BMI greater than 30 is obesity.
That's just staggering. Okay, so we know we have a problem. We know we need to tackle this problem. And of course, our friends at Kaiser, they've got some great advice. And of course, you being a licensed dietitian, give us some tips. What's the first thing we should do and maybe start eliminating from our diet?
Well, I think one of the big problems today is drinking calories. We have sodas, we have special coffees and juices, and they're very tasty, but they add a lot of calories to the day. So we want to make changes in that.
And those are just pure empty calories.
Exactly. You want to get some fiber, some nutrition, so you have energy through the day.
Now, interesting, I see lots of different foods out here today. We already talked about the sodas and, of course, the free refills and how many calories, empty calories that. Tell us about some of the foods that we should be kind of leaning towards today.
Well, if you look at the balanced plate, you can see that carbs that are full of fiber are going to fill you up better and give you more nutrition. And you have fruits and vegetables at every meal. With some protein, you're going to be satisfied and not ending up at the vending machine.
It's amazing how many times I'll sit down for a dinner, have a nice salad. Before the main entree comes out, I'm full. And then there's nights I go out and have that greasy appetizer and then eat the huge meal. It's amazing what the fibers and some of the fruits and some of the vegetables. Tell me about some quick, easy snacks.
Well, as far as snacks go, slicing up a piece of fruit, having a little bit of hummus or salsa, maybe some light dressing to dip it in, gives it a little bit of zip. And those are quick and easy things. You can buy them packaged or you can prepare them ahead of time.
Interesting. Now, I see the whole wheats and stuff like that. Tell me the difference between a white, a whole wheat. I see we all love our tortillas, but you have a multi-grain tortilla. What difference does that make in my diet?
Well, the fiber, that helps to lower your cancer risk, and it makes you feel full. It helps you with regularity and helps with your cholesterol as well, so all around healthy.
So you're not saying I got to quit eating all the good stuff. I can still have my tacos, but just making some smart decisions.
Right, we all have choice, and so maybe shifting some of those choices from white to whole grain will increase your fiber intake, and you'll feel more full with the meal you have.
Now, I see something here that I'm kind of surprised to see. Tell me about this jerky, a packaged jerky. Tell me about that.
Well, it's a good protein source. It's very lean, and it can be very quick and easy. Combine that with a piece of fruit and some crackers, you have a very quick meal.
Now, I see planning. We're all busy, 2 kids, mom, dad, everybody working, school's going, we're in a hurry. I see just some package that looks like some cereals and stuff like that. Tell me how the planning goes into helping me beat my overweight obesity problem.
Well, in the morning, we need to get out the door, so if you make it the night ahead and you can just grab and go, it's going to be a lot simpler. Mix some dried fruit with nuts and cereal, and you have a very balanced, filling snack.
And I'm guessing that probably that bagging of cereal costs 20 cents versus giving the kids $1.50 they'll spend at the vending machine, which I'm guilty of occasionally myself.
It saves you money by planning. One of the things, when you see the pie over there, these meals, these are lunch meals, each of these plates here, and they're lower in calories than the one pie.
So we have the one fast food pie versus carrots, apples, good large portions, grapes, there's tomatoes, a turkey sandwich, all that versus one pie.
Yep, saves you a lot of calories.
Unbelievable. Now, especially we talk about calories, and before we wrap up today with Judy, we're all talking about being 5, 10, hopefully not 15 pounds overweight, but I want to show our viewers something today. This is 5 pounds of fat. Can you imagine carrying this around every day? 5, 10, 15. I looked at this, and this is just a staggering example of how much extra weight we're carrying around each day.
Isn't it amazing?
It's
it goes
just
on quickly.
It is. It's easy to put on. So let's give them some areas to go. Give me a website that we can go to learn more about how we can beat obesity.
You can get recipes and health information at www.kp.org. And there's also choosemyplate.gov. Those are good, reliable sources of information.
And that's great because there's recipes, tips on how you can help us. It's simple, but take a minute. Go to these websites. Kaiser Permanente in Fresno is here to help you, here to help our community. Judy, I can't thank you so much for joining us today and all this great information.
You're welcome.
That's it. We are at Kaiser Permanente in Fresno. Hopefully we passed along some information for you today that'll help you change the lifestyle, help you change your eating habits, and how we can together get that 43% child obesity down. I'm J.R. Jackson. This is Valley Life.